bag. It's basically a little bit of everything. Sometimes I actually bring bottles too. Along with pills, that brings me to tip number 5. Are you ready for tip 5? You need to be able to hit the heart button faster. Okay, tip 5 is related to pills, but this is the all-natural kind. Vitamins. When you are on the road or in a plane, it is so easy to get sick. Oh, I skipped one. Along with the medicine, one of the most important things to stay healthy and feel hydrated while you're traveling, this is especially good for airplanes, is saline nasal spray. I know it sounds so weird, but it's really easy to get sick, especially on airplanes, because you are using recycled air, and it's very, very dry. And you're breathing air that everyone else has already breathed, so who knows who's sick on the plane. Saline nasal spray helps your nose to stay moist, which also protects against getting sick. That was actually a trip I learned from a flight attendant when I was flying around to do auditions for college, because I was doing singing auditions and such. So there's one. Always bring saline nasal spray. Anytime you feel your nose getting dry on the plane, give yourself a couple of squeezes in each nostril, and you'll be good. Okay, so back to vitamins. This is tip number 5. Vitamins. I have a vitamin that I especially like. I don't like taking a bunch of pills, and they don't always absorb really well. But vitamins are really important, generally on a daily basis too, but even more so when you're on the road, because you just have a better chance of getting sick. You're more tired, your body is physically not doing normal things, and you're probably not getting as much sleep as you should. Plus, you're going through all sorts of temperature changes, weather changes, humidity changes, and pollen changes. So, whatever vitamins you use are fine. These are the ones I use. I use Zeal Wellness. It's basically all of my daily vitamins, daily minerals, and a bunch of anti-inflammatories that are natural, which is really important for me because I have a bad back and chronic pain. So if I don't take these, I don't feel very good. They also, the regular ones, give you a little boost of energy with some guarana, which is awesome because you get... Well, thank you. I do like saying I have a sexy bluesy edge. Now, tonight I'm physically in blue, which is kind of typical of me, actually, blue and turquoise. However, that normally relates to my music. Anyway, Zeal Wellness is awesome. This keeps me from being in pain all the time, and it helps give me energy for the trip without having to do a lot of caffeine. I won't use anything but these. These saved me from having horrible pain every day. Doing planks to strengthen your core. Yeah, doing planks is good. Doing any kind of workout routine when you're on the road is good. It's hard if you're in the car a lot because you're obviously not in a position to. But anytime you stop, it's really important to stretch. Yeah, very important to stretch and take your vitamins. Part of what I like about these is all I have to do is put water in here, shake it up, and drink it, and I'm set for the entire day. And they actually taste pretty good. Yes. Tip 6. Now this is one you guys probably all know, but I swear by it. I am on the road so much that I pretty much just leave a bag packed, partially packed all the time. Zeal is not a prescription. Zeal is something you can only get through a distributor, so you can buy it through someone who distributes it. It's basically, like Amway, Network 21, Mary Kay, all of that is through distributors. Zeal is too. Technically, I'm a distributor, although that's really just so that I get a discount on my own vitamins. But you can order through me. I have some other friends who distribute. I really like it. Honestly, I was having to take pain pills every day just to function because I have chronic pain. And when I started taking this, that went away. I only had to take 2 pain pills the entire month that I started using that. It's awesome. But lots of vitamins are great. So, don't feel like you have to switch your vitamins, but if you're interested, hit me up after this. I'd be happy to tell you. So, Not herniated discs. I had soft tissue damage from a really bad car accident. I've probably had herniated discs at points. This is more just musculature and alignment issues that happen periodically through stress. So, small bottles. I keep a bag partially packed all the time because if I don't, it takes forever to get packed before a trip, and I am in and out all the time. So sometimes I'll only be home for like a day or two before I have to leave again, other times a week, but even so, who wants to have to go through the whole tiresome thing of packing every time you're on the road? This is part of why I keep all of my toiletries in small bottles, and I keep extra of each. That way I don't have to repack my toiletries every time. So I have a baggie that has my face wash, my shampoo and conditioner, toothpaste, and a razor, all in one baggie. And I keep this packed all the time. Now, obviously, if you have things that go bad and you don't travel all the time, then you're going to want to make sure you use them. What's typical? Having a small baggie of stuff? I don't think that's typical. I actually pack very little when I travel. My suitcases are usually smaller than the boys. The Britney bag. Yeah, it basically just has all of my toiletries and stuff in it, and I keep them pre-packed. I don't have to repack them. Having them in small containers makes it possible to fly with them also up to a certain number of ounces, but this is what I use for the road. Oh, well, it doesn't take me forever. I leave things mostly packed. It might take me forever otherwise. Yeah, see? Always good to keep a bag. Okay, are you ready for the final tip? This is actually a new one that I just tried recently, and this kind of relates to my first tip, which is keep good company. But we were going to be on the road for so incredibly long when we were going to head to Wyoming, and we were going to be in a small car that I was like, oh my god, we're going to want to kill each other by the end. I better get some sort of entertainment. Now, my car doesn't have DVDs or anything. I do have satellite radio, which if you're on the road a lot, I highly recommend because you can keep listening to stations and you never get fuzz. But that's it. It's an old car. It's not super old, but it's a 2005. I've had it since then. We don't have any fancy DVD players, nothing like that. But I thought, wow, it would be really, really, really nice to have a DVD player for this trip so that we could watch movies if we wanted to. I was on a trip recently up to Wisconsin with some other folks, and we did actually, I've heard the name Gary Stewart, but I don't know why. What stations do I listen to on XM? I'll get back to that in a second. Anyway, I really wanted us to have a DVD player. We'd watched movies on a laptop on one of our last trips, but I didn't want to have to pull out a laptop. Plus, they're kind of clunky and large and hard to keep charged and just not as easy to deal with. So, I found a little DVD player. It's a portable DVD player. I got this at Walmart, guys, for $50. Walmart. So, if you're going to be on the road for a long time and you're worried about entertainment, and you, like me, do not have a big fancy car with a lot of entertainment devices, or even if you're going to be on a plane, this thing is super portable, like super tiny. I'm going to pull it out and show you. It's super easy to fit on like a center console. It would be easy for a plane. Check this out. This is as big as it is. It's like not even close to the width of my shoulders. It's teeny tiny. Great portable device to bring on planes. They have a lot of different models from different brands. I do not watch UFC. I actually don't get TV at all. The only TV I watch is on Netflix. I live pretty minimalistically. Anyway, those are my top 7 tips. So as a recap, tip 1 was keep good company. Make sure the people that you travel with are people you enjoy. Even if it's work buddies, if you have a choice, choose people to work with and travel with from work that are fun to hang out with because it's going to make the trip a lot more fun. Tip 2, drink lots and lots and lots of water. Staying hydrated is so key. It's so easy to get dehydrated on the road. Tip 3, bring a neck pillow. I know it seems silly, but it is so worth it. Tip 4, have a med goodie bag where you have just essentials in case you get tummy sick or end up with a bad headache or something. Yes, you do have to make sure the DVD player is charged. Tip 5, small containers. Well, I might have gone out of order, but we're just going to go through the list. Small containers. Pack toiletries and stuff in small containers and keep them packed if you travel a lot. So much easier. Makes travel easier and it makes packing way faster. Tip 6, bring your vitamins. Make sure that you're taking them on the road. It'll make you feel better, especially when you're not getting enough sleep and you're going through all the different climate changes. And tip 7 is entertainment. Have something to entertain you. I just recently got this little mini DVD player I thought was awesome. Yes, fresh fruit is a good energy boost. If you're taking good vitamins, those will be a good energy boost too. I always take mine first thing in the morning, and if I need an extra boost, sometimes I'll bring more for later in the day. Anyway, those are my top tips. Someone asked me what I listen to on XM. Lately I've been listening to The Message because I like Christian music and it's positive. Plus, sometimes I just need a break from country because I'm playing it all the time. I used to listen to The Highway. I haven't listened to The Highway much lately. I got a little tired of what I was hearing playing on it. I listen a lot to the 90s on 9 because I'm a 90s child and I love it. And we listen a lot to Lithium. Those are kind of the top stations that we listen to. One of my guitarists loves Howard Stern, so sometimes we listen to that. Or Comedy Central, that's another big one. Anyway, those are my top tips, folks. Oh, we do listen to other country stations. It's just, honestly, when you play music all the time and you're in clubs and you're watching other bands play, sometimes you need downtime from the music or a completely different style as a palate cleanser. So we listen to a lot of other stuff also, because we play a lot of country and classic country and we hear a lot of it. Anyway, that's it, guys. Those are my top tips. Have a good night. I hope you are all doing well, and I will see you soon. Bye. I'm having trouble getting to the right screen. There we go. Bye, guys.